It's the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. Game 6 on tap here on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. Hi, everyone. Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, you look at the Clippers coming into play. Memphis begins with the basketball. To Jaren Jackson. Baseline drive. There's the toss. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Beverly. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Leonard. Knocks it down off the step back.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
To Howard. Deep left corner. Fires the three. Offensive board. Beverly to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Grizzlies ball. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
George. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Here comes the screen. To Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson with the dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouls going up for it.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Howard. Slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
George to Leonard. To Howard. Good look that time, but off the mark. Beverly into the front court. The lead is 2. Leonard to Beverly. Paul George. He'll get it down low to Harrell. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. George. Has a chance. Not that time. And finishes strong.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To George. Down low for Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Howard. Oh, he had it. The follow won't go either.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Leonard, the screen sets him up for 2.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Screen coming. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Beverly into the front court. 10-6 our score. Big finish at the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Dwight Howard tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Beverly. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Beverly. To Leonard. Dwight Howard able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Knocked loose. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
It's LA Clippers ball. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Howard. Kawhi Leonard. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Here comes the screen. To Howard. The monster stuff. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Deep 2 there, won't go. Here comes the screen. Working hard and a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. Surveys the floor. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Here comes the screen. To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. 3 for 6 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Spinning shot, won't fall.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Looking to take this all the way. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Paul George. Fires the 3 off the iron. No good. Memphis with the run. foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. One quarter in the books here in Game 6. Jay and I back with more after this. This is the first round of the West playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Leonard. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Beverly into the front court. Down 11. George. And the rebound taken in by Memphis. Grizzlies own the basketball. Anthony. Sizing up the defense. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks down the first. That one won't go. One more to come. To Leonard. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To George. Here comes the screen. Leonard. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. Oh, George! Huge block!
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Anthony to Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Leonard. LA with 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down. 4-3. And it's rebounded by Green. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Cruises inside for 2.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Beverly into the front court. Down a bundle. Short jumper. Slams it home on the putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Memphis, they've got it. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Williams into the front court. His guys down big. And that's rebounded by the Grizzlies. Darius Thornwell with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Anthony misfires. It's no good. Williams across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
It's Grizzlies ball. To Valanciunas. Slams it down.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Williams into the front court. He'll run the offense. Has a look. Not that time.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Clippers have got it. Knocked loose. Taken away by the Grizzlies. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Williams gets it in the right corner. To Williams. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, knocks it down from 3.
Oh, did you see the way the ball came off his hands? Not the best form in the world, but it is what it is. Count it. Maybe just don't count on it all the time.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Jaren Jackson. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he connects on the first free throw. Second free throw off the mark. Still one to come.
I like that. Good shot. Here we go.
Leonard to Beverly. To Leonard. Knocks it down off the step back.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Williams. To Leonard. Trying to cash in. Leonard's shot won't go down. To Howard. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Williams to Leonard. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Even to Zubats. Rejects it. So, Game 6 now at the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Let's get right into the action here. The Grizzlies entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Clippers may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Steals.
As long as there's time left on the game clock, no lead is truly safe. They just have to be ready to seize every opportunity in the second half.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Grizzlies at the controls right now.
Defense, let's go. Wait on it.
To Valanciunas. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Jonas Valanciunas at the line for a chance at a three-point play for his. His career, 78% at the line. And he misses that one free throw. LA Clippers with the basketball. George, guarded by Carmelo Anthony. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. And he'll go to the foul line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Beverly to Leonard. To Beverly. It was right there. Memphis with the rock. Anthony to Valanciunas. Flushes it home.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Count the basket at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Shot won't go. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Josh Jackson. Patrick Beverly. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want.
Throws it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Here comes the screen to Valanciunas. Has a chance. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Paul George to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's Leonard for two. Deep two there, won't go. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. To Jackson. Oh, had him going there for a second. From the painted area, won't go down. Beverly into the front court. His guys down big.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's LA Clippers ball. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. To Valanciunas. Kawhi Leonard swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Cashes in for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Jackson. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Leonard. Here comes the screen. Leonard. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. The drive, right to the basket. Can't connect from inside. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Leonard, down for Harkless. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Harkless. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Here comes the screen. Leonard to Williams. Has a look. A shot no good there by Williams. Smith with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Flushes down the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Harkless. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
The screen sets him up for 2.
bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Lays it up and in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Leonard. Oh, emphatic slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Howard. Whoa, what a finish.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Jaren Jackson, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Desperation shot here from half court. Third quarter comes to an end, and a nice advantage for the Grizzlies. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game. Shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
To Leonard. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Gets to the basket and scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Williams knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To Valanciunas. And the finish. Slam dunk. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Williams. Nothing going here on that drive. Smith to Jaren Jackson. To Valanciunas. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Williams across the timeline. Down a bundle. Leonard. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Missed that one. The defender was all over him.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
To Jackson. Beyond the arc for three. Great defense, forcing the miss. Leonard. Shot clock winding down. Kawhi Leonard with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. And the Clippers able to clear the board. To Leonard. Dwight Howard sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Paul George. They'll get it down to Leonard. Josh Jackson sends it away. Josh Jackson with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Kawhi Leonard picked up by Josh Jackson. Knocked loose. Picked up by Memphis. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Jaren Jackson trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Clippers have the basketball. Here comes the screen. George. Knocked loose. Taken away by the Grizzlies. Nothing going here on that drive. To Howard. Turns and slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. The jumper's off the mark. Leonard. Shot from the lane won't go. To Jaren Jackson. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Leonard cleans it up. Return label included.
Offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
It's the Clippers with the possession now. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. To Howard. For 3, I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Even to Zubac. Pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Williams into the front court. His guys down big. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
And a throwdown. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Paul George. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Fights through traffic to slam it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
And a putback slam.
Ooh. Really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
So deadly. Now, look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Screen coming. Short jumper misses. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Grizzlies get the victory. And they're moving on to the second round of the NBA playoffs. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies could not have been more dominant in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Clippers did not look good in this one. and neither did the score. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Defense.
The Memphis Grizzlies put under pressure defensively in this game, and in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column, and that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
The eyes of the NBA focused on this one. It is Game 7 in Round 1 of the Western Conference playoffs. From FedEx Forum, just off Beale Street in downtown Memphis. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies playing host to the LA Clippers. Hi, everyone. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And, Jay, you look at the Grizzlies coming into play, they'll have the home crowd behind them, and they'll need it as they look to advance past this first round.
And this pressure just ratchets up when you get to a Game 7. These guys have a chance to leave everything on the court. You can't worry about what lies ahead. You got to put all of your focus and attention on this one game. This is your one moment.
Nice pass to set things up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Jaren Jackson. Screen coming. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. To Leonard. Has a look. Shot by Leonard won't go. Smith into the front court. Just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Oh, had him going there for a second. Tough make through traffic.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly. To George. Leonard. He'll get it down low to Howell. To Leonard. From long range. And Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Nothing going here on that drive. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
To Howard. With a drop step. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. Probing the defense. Here's Leonard for two. Not that time. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Leonard. To Beverly. To Leonard. George. His first effort off the mark. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. And throws it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
With a drop step. Working hard on the glass. Superman, Dwight Howard. Looking good, 4 for 5.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Leonard, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To J.R. Smith. Beyond the arc for three. Won't go down for J.R. Smith. Defense was all over him. Kawhi Leonard. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's now 5 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Paul George to Leonard. And he finishes at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Here comes the screen. To Howard. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Jackson. With the interception. Strong finish for Paul George. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Anthony here against Harkless. To Valanciunas. And look out.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Can't connect from in close. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
George to Harkless. From the painted area, won't go down. Has a chance. Deep two there, won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Nothing going here on that drive. JaMychal Green rejects it. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George to Leonard. Gets a shot up off the mark. Deep three at the buzzer. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I back with more after this. This is the first round of the West playoffs on EA Sports. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Jumper's good.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nothing going here on that drive. The pass set it all up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Looking to take this all the way. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. To Leonard. Short jumper off the mark. Easy path to the rim.
Contact on the drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Beverly to Paul George. Here comes the screen. It's George for 2. Paul George. He's 3 for 7. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Jonas Valanciunas trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. To Leonard. To George. Trying to cash in. Shot by George. Misses. Looking to take this all the way. From the outside, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
To Leonard. Has a look. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Leonard to Beverly. Defense making the ball handler work. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
That's me. I got ball. I got that. Let's go. Only got work around the thing. You feeling me? Wait on it.
To Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Beverly. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Grizzlies own the basketball. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. To J.R. Smith. To Valanciunas. Montrezl Harrell sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Count the bucket for 2.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Slam dunk.
Huh, what a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Here's Leonard for 2. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Memphis with the rock. To J.R. Smith. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. To Paul George. Rebound Jackson. For 3. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Memphis. They've got it. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Howard. Oh, emphatic slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Oh, wasn't sure if he'd even shoot it, yet it goes down.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Howard. Offensive rebound. The follow won't go either.
I agree, I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Leonard. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Cruises inside for 2.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Leonard. bothered by the defense as he drills it.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Deep three at the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Grizzlies have themselves a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Clippers are keeping things exciting in a close matchup.
And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Assists.
The chemistry for each squad has been great today, and that explains the high assist total. Coming out of halftime, I'm interested to see what kind of defensive adjustments are made to limit the easy scoring opportunities.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. To Howard. Kawhi Leonard with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Beverly into the front court. His guys down 3. Here comes the screen. Kawhi Leonard defended by Howard. To George. Beverly, LA with 4 to shoot. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. He's got it. Three-point play on that trip. It's Grizzlies ball. To Howard. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Howard. Whoa! What a finish!
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Jaren Jackson. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Jaren Jackson at the line. Misses the first. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Leonard. Scores from the post. And a putback slam.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Leonard. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. To Paul George. Short jumper stays out. To Jaren Jackson. Here comes the screen. To Howard. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Leonard to Beverly.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Smith. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Beverly. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Here comes the screen. To George. Here's a chance from long range. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Here comes the screen. To Howard. Cleans it up. And the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard, and they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Not done yet. Dwight Howard swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. George to Harkless. Leonard to Beverly. Kawhi Leonard. Step back jumper.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Howard. And look out. Big finish at the rim. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Jumper's good.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle, oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Defense making the ball carrier work. Harkless to Beverly. 5 on the shot clock. Beverly, J.R. Smith, snatching it out of the air. Ah, that's a 24-second violation. Time for some new personnel into the game. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Clippers have the basketball. Dwight Howard with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Harkless. Leonard to Harkless. Paul George to Harkless. It's good. Not necessarily his comfort zone. They dared him. He scores.
And ball movement is one of those great things. One of the things you learn early in this game is that if everybody gets involved, then everyone has a chance to win.
Even to Zubats. Huge block. And the reward, he's going to the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. That ends the 3rd quarter, and this one's all tied up. Grizzlies get the first crack. look at it as we begin the fourth quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ballgame.
Beverly. To Leonard. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
They've recovered it. It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. He throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Beverly into the front court. Lead is 2. To Leonard. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Valanciunas. LA Clippers with the basketball. It's PG for 2. Wide open look, won't go. And finishes strong.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. To Michael Green. Pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Beverly to Leonard. And a throwdown.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
And this is where I get a chance to see if coaches can change it up. Maybe let one of your players lead the timeout so your team can hear a different voice to keep everybody engaged. Maybe like the Warriors did with Andre Iguodala.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Paul George. Five seconds to shoot. PG lets it fly. Gets a look. Can't hit. Screen coming. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Turns and slams it down.
Valanciunas giving you that size, giving you that length, a guy that can extend the defense. But you kind of forget that he was the 5th pick taken overall in 2011.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Ah, rocking the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Grizzlies own the basketball. To Anthony. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it. Beverly into the front court. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. The pass taken away by the Clippers. They'll get it down low to Harrell. To Leonard. Oh, nice find for the basket.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To George. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies able to clear the rebound. Beverly into the front court. Leads 4. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.